Welcome to All About Stuff Wheelchair Edition, our first Project Forward podcast episode of 2026. And we will be discussing various wheelchairs. I'm Andrew and I'm with Alex. How
Hello.
long have you been using any wheelchair for?
I've been using a wheelchair pretty much um 24 years.
Also, John and Maya are here asking some questions to educate us more about wheelchairs.
This is Maya. 24 years makes you an expert.
Boop, boop.
How many people in the United States use wheelchairs?
Almost 6 million people use wheelchairs in United States.
This is John Bond. How many different types of wheelchairs are there?
There are two types of wheelchairs. There's a manual and electric.
If you suddenly won the lottery, which wheelchair would you get?
I would get the most fastest wheelchair.
And how do electric wheelchairs self-charge?
Solar panel.
This leads me to how much does a wheelchair cost in average?
200 average, and commercial it's 40,000.
Wow. Does insurance cover wheelchair costs?
Yes, they cover manual and also some electric.
Nice. What is the most expensive wheelchair ever made commercially?
The most is 40,000.
That's more expensive than a car.
I know, very very expensive.
That's wild.
And then some wheelchairs also go like up and down the stairs.
Wow.
And This is John again. And what are some common wheelchair manufacturers?
Some you got the colors, Pride Mobility, and Quantum. Quantum more makes electric wheelchairs and some manuals, but they mostly make elevated seat wheelchairs.
This is Maya. How many wheelchairs do you have in total?
In total, I have myself personally, Alex, have two wheelchairs at home, and I use crutches as well, and I use a scooter for long distances, and a wheelchair for short distances.
How do you get around at home or on the go?
On the go, I use my scooter to go around the town, and my wheelchair, I use it if I'm going to the mall, and I use crutches in the shorter distances.
All right. That's so cool. Anyways, what is your first wheelchair you've ever gotten? And when did you get it?
Definitely before 2001, and then I outgrew around 5 wheelchairs.
Anyways, what do you think your first wheelchair looked like?
Uh, def- Definitely a lot smaller than what I have now, because I outgrew all of my 5 chairs.
So that leads me to how often do you trade in or donate a wheelchair?
So I get a wheelchair every 5 years, and I donate it after I get a new one. You can use your chair to do sweet jumps, and you can do like basketball, um, sports wheelchair, then and rugby um, games, which is the wheels are usually on its side, which is really cool.
And how does a wheelchair do a wheelie? It only has two wheels.
You push like like almost like if you're going forward, you turn your wheels
Oh,
a little bit back. So you lean yourself back, and then you almost like if you was going to push yourself forward, and you just balance your wheels, and you go from like 4 wheels to two.
that's really cool.
Yeah, just pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Right. Thank you everybody for watching our podcast. We appreciate you listening and tuning in to the first podcast from Project Forward of 2026. We have discussed All About Stuff Wheelchair Edition, and join us next time for a second All About Stuff podcast, American History Edition. This is Andrew, and I want to thank my guests, John and Maya, and most especially Alex, for teaching us. Have a wonderful day.
Boop boop.